Now, I was okay with the speech until she mentioned lifting up BReonna Taylor. What does BReonna Taylor look? BReonna Taylor is not someone to be looked up to. She's not someone to be honored. Okay? It was her dating choices and her decisions that got her killed. Okay? That is what got her killed. People gonna get mad. I don't care, because it's time that Black community understand the truth. Okay? Stop lifting up these criminals. Stop lifting up, people that cause their own death at the hands of police. BReonna Taylor threw away her nursing career for a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Okay? She was messing around with two people who were both drug dealers. All right? Jamarcus Glover and Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker, who was there in BReonna Taylor's place the night of the raid, police searched his text messages showing that he was going to be selling pills to waitresses at Hooters, and that he was taking up a contract to rob somebody for $25,000. Okay? If you look at the police report, the statement, BReonna Taylor is going back and forth between Jamarcus Glover and Kenneth Walker. Her association with Jamarcus Glover got her killed. She let Jamarcus Glover drive her car rented in her name, and a dead body was found in it moments later. The police surveillance shown cars lining up, picking up, dropping off every 15 minutes. BReonna Taylor was an agent for white supremacy, a money handler for Jamarcus Glover's drug operation. Why is this woman lifting up the worst of the Black community? Facts are not always comfortable, but it's the truth. And lifting up BReonna Taylor was just for clout. She could lift up any Black person. Read a book, look online, any Black female athlete to look up to. But you have to pick somebody who was helping out a drug dealer handle his money. UConn women's basketball star Paige Bueckers took home yet another award Saturday night, winning the ESPI for Best College Athlete Women's Sports. As she stood in the rain on the ESPY's rooftop stage in New York City to accept the honor, the sophomore Phenom deflected the attention away from herself and used her platform to celebrate Black women and advocate for more media coverage of Black athletes. I don't have a problem with that. That's cool. With the light that I have now had, with the light that I have now as a white woman who leads a Black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to shed light on Black women. Bueckers said after briefly thanking her family, friends, coaches, and teammates, they don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They give so much to the sport, the community, and the society as a whole, and that value is undeniable. In her speech, Bueckers, reigning the National Player of the Year, pointed to the disproportionately low media coverage of Black WNBA athletes get despite making the vast majority of the league 80% and awards winners while challenging sports media to do better. I think it's time for change. Booker continues. Sports media holds the key to storylines, sports media and sponsors to tell us who is valuable, and you have told the world that I matter today, and everyone who voted, thank you. But I think we should use this power together to celebrate Black women. Bueckers concluded her speech by acknowledging Black women trailblazers, also honoring at ESPYs, including James Madison, pitcher Odyssey Alexander, who was nominated along Bueckers for the award. To Maria Taylor, Robin Roberts, Mia Moore, Odyssey Alexander, to all the incredible Black women in my life and on my teams, to BReonna Taylor and all the lives lost, and to those all the lives lost, and to those names who are not yet learned. But I hope to share. I stand behind you, and I continue to follow your lead, and fight for you guys. So I just want to say thank you for everything. Oh boy. What would help the WNBA is to work hard enough to actually get sponsors. Let's face it, watching women's basketball is not entertaining for men. Not even women watch that. Women watch men play basketball because it's men that's bringing in the money, and it's men that's holding up the WNBA. Let's be honest here. This is, I mean, come on now. This is just ridiculous now. Okay? It's just utterly ridiculous. Later in the evening, UConn legend Maya Moore received the Arthur Ashe Courage Award, joining ranks of previous winners Muhammad Ali, Nelson Mandela, and Billie Jean King. The honor recognizes those who impact the world beyond the field or the court. One of the greatest to ever play the game, Moore stepped away from basketball in February 2019 to help overturn the wrongful conviction of Jonathan Irons, now her husband, and to dedicate her life to criminal justice reform, specifically fighting prosecutorial misconduct via her social action campaign, Win with Justice. Moore and Irons were in New York for her to receive the award, except an excerpt from the upcoming ESPN 30 for 30 breakaway with chronicles Moore's journey was shown prior to her speech. Oh boy. It just doesn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't. But this is leftist media. And she was probably told to do this. She was probably told to do this. That's what I think. She was probably told to do this for points. Okay. Probably told her. She just ignorantly said this, not really knowing the facts of the case. Because everybody's seeing BReonna Taylor. Oh, she's a victim. Oh, she's, it was racism. No. The woman made poor choices in who she wanted to sleep with. That is the facts, and it got her killed. Like many Black women in the Black community who hang out with and have sex and get impregnated by drug dealers. That's it. That is it. Okay? People will get mad. But the fact remains, that is the truth. Okay? That is the truth of it all. All right? This is what got BReonna Taylor killed, and you shouldn't be honoring her. That's it. She's just another statistic. Murdered due to her poor dating choices. And men in the Black community, you have some men in the Black community who are not willing to open their mouths and tell the truth because they don't want to risk being hated by everybody else in the Black community, especially the Black women. But those are the women that you have the most problems with. So you might as well get it out the way. Tell the truth. Listen, this woman was helped a drug dealer. This is a woman who paid $5,000 for his bail. All right. Threw away money that could have been used for something else instead of paying off a scumbag's debt to get out of jail. Bail. That's it. This is what she was. She was helping a drug dealer manage his money. While others or families are being broken apart, going on crack, she's managing his money. Being a thought, going back and forth. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. And now, for some reason, she's lifted up. Say her name. Give me a break. She was part of the problem of why the black community will always have a drug problem, because you'll have black women siding with these drug dealers who will catch their eye, who get them sexually attracted to them. They'll stick up for those type of men. And it's been happening for a long time. And instead of being vilified and shamed for the fact of her part in white supremacy, she's high and lifted up. And lifted up by a basketball player. All right. Who may not have just known the facts, just gone by hearsay, and probably didn't research about BReonna Taylor. Because if she did, she would never have brought up BReonna Taylor. She is not a hero. She is not a victim. Like I said, she's only a victim of her poor dating choices. This is why she is dead. And it's disgusting that the media is lifting up people that, don't deserve to be lifted up. Like Drew Brees attaching Jacob Blake's name on his helmet. Jacob Blake broke into his baby mother's house, sexually assaulted her, took her keys, tried to kidnap the kids, resisted arrest, got tased, put a cop in a headlock, was told by another cop to stop. He refused to stop, then gets shot 7 times in the back while he was holding a knife, and now he's a victim. Jacob Blake is a victim. Do you see the circus that's going on here? On top of that, he wants to sue the city of Kenosha. That's all I got to say for now. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm on Anchor.fm, Instagram, Life is Good to Me 1979, and Spotify. Later.